Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to set up YNAB if you pay your credit cards off in full every month. First thing you want to do is go to Add Accounts and add all your accounts. YNAB gives you an option here to connect your bank. What I recommend if you're starting out, do not connect your bank. Just do it manually. It's not that bad. First thing you want to do now is give it a name. It's important that you label it correctly at account type. Checking account is checking. And the balance is the exact number you have in there right now, not pending charges. Don't add those just yet. Do not add any future money. Don't add any future paychecks. Just add exactly what's in there right now. We're going to say we have about 5,000 in there right now. Hit save. We're going to add another account. We're just going to add savings, and it is a savings account. So we do savings, and we do the exact balance. We'll just say, for argument's sake, it's got 12,000 in it. And the important credit card, we'll just call it Chase credit card. And this part's important. You must label it as credit card under the account type, and do exactly the balance right now. Do not add the pending charges. Just do the exact balance for today. And we're going to say there's $1,200 in it right now. Hit save. And since we're done with it, done. All that we've entered is over here now. And if you pay your credit card off in full every month, it's very important that you budget the balance you have right now. Because if you don't, YNAB doesn't understand. And technically it is debt, so we have to pay it off. We have 17,000 to be budgeted. That number comes from the checking account 5,000 plus the 12,000 in savings. We have the $1,200 debt on the credit card. So the very first thing we need to do is budget that $1,200 right there. And you only do that once. If you pay your credit card off in full every month, go into this budget line. This will be the only time you ever do it. After, from this point on, you won't have to worry about it ever again. Even in the inspector, it says if you pay the $1,200 off, excuse me, your account balance will be $0. Quite simple, really is. Let's say we just give you some more examples here where you'll take budget out the rest of the money, rent, electric, water, really, if you pay your credit card off in full every month, you really don't need the interest and fees unless it's a credit card that has like a yearly fee. You probably want to account for that. But continue budgeting out the rest of the money. Also create a group category called savings. Add a new category, be fund for emergency fund. I'm pretty sure if you have that much in there, you're probably using that 12,000 as an emergency fund. Of course, you can move these around if you wanted to. We still have money to budget. You want this number to get down to $0. You want to budget. You want to give every dollar a job. All right, every dollar has been given a job. Let's say, for example, the internet bill. You pay it with your credit card. You go to the credit card account, go add transaction. We'll do today. Internet company for the payee. The category is where you want the money to come out of. So internet. Memo can be wherever you want. You can leave it blank if you want to. And it was $100. Hit save. Now the credit card balance went up $100 because technically it did. You have a C next to it. The green one means it's cleared. The non-green one means it hasn't cleared. So when it's cleared, pending charges, and it's cleared your account, you press the C. It's all about reconciling. But go back to the budget. Go underneath the internet. Go to the internet one. You budgeted $100 here. The activity, you spent the money there on your credit card. There's a date, the payee, the memo, the amount. So you spent, you budgeted $100, you spent $100, you have zero left. But where did that money go? In YNAB, the money, that $100 that you spent, that you budgeted for, goes up here into the credit card category. Because before it was $1,200, now it's $1,300. This available means in the credit card category means you have $1,300 to put towards paying off the credit card. And as you can see, we're still $0 right here. So we can pay the credit card off in full like we normally do, and it's all being accounted for. Same thing for groceries. We do another one. Let's say you buy groceries. Add transaction. You did it today. Publix. Groceries. We'll do an odd number for you. We spent $124.56. Hit save. We go back to our budget. You can always see in here on the side, you can see the new balance on the credit card. You also notice that it's a negative $1,424.56, which is the polar opposite, but the same, $1,424.56. This is a positive number, and that's a negative number. Both numbers are the same, just one's positive, one's negative. That's how you can tell that you have, basically you're paying your credit card off in full. You want those two numbers to be exactly the same, but one's positive, one's negative. We'll go back to our groceries. We see we budgeted $500. We spent $124.56. So you can click on it. You can see the activity there. And we have $375.44. So it's this number minus this number is the leftover number here. That $124.56 new job goes up to the credit card up here. Because before, that $124.56 job was to pay for groceries. But technically, the credit card company paid for the groceries. So now the new dollar's job is to go pay off the credit card. And that money reflects up here. So the new balance right here for the credit card is $1,424.56. So you don't have to keep adding, you never have to add to the budget category from this point on if you pay your credit cards off in full. The only time you ever do that is if you don't pay your credit cards off in full. That's the only time you mess with the budgeted area right here of the credit card. And say you pay the credit card off, how do you go about that? We have $1,424.56 to pay the credit card off with, which is also the balance of the credit card, so we can pay it off full right now if we want to. What you do, you pay it from the account that it comes out of. So we do it from checking because we have it linked up to our checking account. Go add transaction, add the date, and this is where it's important. You want to go to transfer in the credit card name. The category blank because technically it's already set up. YNAB set the category up for you. It does all that for you. You can name the memo, whatever. And the outflow will be what you're going to pay it off with. Wherever it could be the statement balance, or it can be the entire balance if you want to, which you can see right here. And that's what we'll do. But you can do the statement balance, which usually might be a little lower than that. Whatever, doesn't really matter as long as you're paying your credit card off in full and the credit card company's happy with the amount that they like. Basically, you do this so you don't have to pay interest and to get the points. We hit save, and that money left our checking account, went to the credit card account. Now the credit card account had zero balance because it's paid off in full. Go back to the budget. The credit card is paid off in full. we're done for this month. You could still make a purchase within this month if you wanted to, in transportation for gas or whatever. That just carries over to the balance next month. So we'll just show you that real quick. We bought gas today. Transportation, it was $44. Hit save. Now we have $44 debt balance on the credit card because we sent money. We spent it from the transportation category, budgeted $300. We spent $44. We have $256 left. If we go to the next month by pressing the arrow right there, all the balances that were before left over from last month carry over too. And you can see also the balance that was on the credit card, which is $44, is carried over too. You can have a little breakdown over here for you. And of course, like always, you pay off the balance every month. You get your points. It's like getting free money. And that's how you set up YNAB. If you pay your credit cards off in full, you notice from this point on, we do not have to enter any more in this budget category or segment right here because we pay it off in full every month. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. That's only a one-time thing. And the only time you ever touch that again is if you don't pay your credit card off in full in a month. For the month, you basically have to budget the difference. There you go. Hope that was helpful. And that's how you set up YNAB if you pay your credit card off in full every month.